Good evening, dear superstars, and welcome to our training tonight. We are glad to have you for this Zoom meeting. And as a member, it's very important to understand that when you join this business, and especially in the superstars team, we insist on training. So today we are here to train, we are here to learn. And training is really a key aspect in our business. It helps you to grow. And we say that your income can never grow beyond you. It will always try to find you. So if your knowledge is little, then the money you will earn will also be little. Even if you are earning more now, you will end up earning little. So what we need to do is to intensify our trainings and always come for the trainings. So it's a pleasure to have you. I'm excited to be with you tonight. My name is Pearose. For the new people who just joined our business, we are so glad that every day our team is adding in the number. Our team, we have having new people joining our business. And that is our prayer all the time, that we get people to grow with us. So we are so excited to have the new people who have just joined our business. And as superstars team leaders, we are ready to support you. We are ready to guide you. We are ready to give you the wealth of knowledge we've been able to gain for the last 12 years. So I'm here as your host and also your presenter tonight. My name is Pearose, and my husband seated with me is Josephat Kariuki. We are super excited, having been in this business now for 12 years. We are so grateful to God that we said yes, because today we count our blessings. Today we look back and see what God has done in our lives through us, the people that we have become. Because through this business, you will just be a very different person. You'll grow yourself. So the people that we have become in the process of growing our business, it's been such a great thing indeed. And I thank God. So I want to welcome everyone to this call. And tonight we are doing the basic training too, because it's very important that you get to know the basics of the business, how you need to conduct yourself, how you need to conduct your business so that your business can grow, because the focus of each one of us is to see you grow, is to make sure that you grow an empire. And one day, one time, you will look back and see that it is all doable, and you will give your story just as we normally give ours. So tonight we are here, and I'm so glad that I'm going to share with you a bit of stuff that we need to know. And I'll also be sharing my story in the process, so that we look at even the application of what we are learning, so that we see how best you can grow your business through the knowledge that you're going to get tonight. So in the basic training too, we say for you to grow your business, the first thing is to write a list of names. And this is very important. We keep repeating, because this list of names, there is no day we will tell you stop writing. It is something continuous. So what I want to encourage all of us, let us write a list of names. And if for sure you want to be a professional in our business, the list of names should just be continuous. Every day you should be adding to the numbers. So who are you going to write in the list of names? That is the first question you ask. So anyone who is above 18 years is eligible. And why? Because everyone has a specific need. That is very, very important. So it is all that is about 18 years and above. Then what? What do you want to tell them? You want to share your new life solution depending on their why. So these people could be having a why. So it could be a physical need, which now you give the nutritional solution, that is the Pro-Vitality story. And it could also be a financial need. So this is where you show them the basic three, how they can be directors, because we believe in our business, when you are a director, yes, you are earning well. You are able to meet so many of your needs, especially the financial needs. And so remember, your story is the proof. So as you sit there as a member, your story is very, very important. So learn how to give your story. Learn how to share your story with someone, okay? Now, How do you write the list of names? And I'm very sure I'm going to be speaking to everyone on the call, including myself, because when you don't have a list of names, you're not in business. If you have a list of names in your phone, that is not a list of names. A list of names should be in a book somewhere. You have written it in a spreadsheet, very, very important, so that you can be able to follow. So these are people you wish to build a business with. And we tell you, don't prejudge people. Put a 10 on every person's head. Look at this person as your president, team member. Look at this person as someone who is going to grow you, to help you to grow your business. So that is why we say put a 10 on every person's head. See the good in people. If you have a bad attitude of seeing someone not joining your business, they won't join, for sure. So the attitude you have for people is very, very important. Let's always be positive and see everyone joining our business. So the people who should be on your list should be family, relatives, friends, and everybody you know. That is the first thing you need to do. Now you can go out to the cold market, the other people. Also, people in your phone book, people you meet daily, the social media followers, social group gathering. So these are very, very important. So make sure that you have this list of names, and then you add more every day. Give yourself a target and work on yourself. You know, in our business, can I say the bad thing is that you don't have someone to say, oh, did you do it? It is up to you. If it is up to you, up to be, it is up to you. So if you really want to grow your business, make sure you have a number. Consistently, you are adding this number, whether it's Christmas Day, whether it is a holiday, Easter, whether it is a working day, anytime you're adding. So if you tell yourself you're going to be adding 3, add 3 every day. So the list of names is composed of the number. So you need to have a number in mind. And we normally say a number must start from 100 people. Yes. So that is very important. If you are starting off, if you are in the business for 3 days, you should already be having 100. If you are in the business for 1 week, I'm sure you should be having 400. If you are in the business for 1 year, you should be having 2,000 people in your list. I mean, your list of names should be growing every time. That is what happens with professionals in this business. So the number will be growing. So starting is 100, but you continue growing. Then you add every day. Make sure every day you are adding a number, or 2 or 3 or 4. So you can make sure that you push yourself to add some people every day. So like if you say you are going to add 3, make sure you don't sleep before you add 3. Then memory, remember some people, you try to remember people maybe you are in school with, those who are your workmates, they were your neighbors somewhere, and then everyone. Don't prejudge, let everyone be in your name list. Don't just say, oh, so-and-so will be in my name list, the other one will not. No, everyone. Then L stands for learn to listen. You know, people want to talk so much about themselves. That is where now you get to know their needs. So learn to listen to people. So that is very, very important. Then I is initiative. Always be the initiator. Start things yourself. Be the one to start like meetings, you know, to ask people questions, those kind of things. It means you are so, you know, you are so proactive. And so people like such people, working with such people. Then seek successful people. So once you go through these people, look at their needs and seek successful people and talk to a lot of people. So that is the acronym name list, what it stands for. And even as you write your name list, consider this. Consider this. If this is actually a whole topic in itself. And so we need to really look into this and make sure that we are following it. So remember, talking to people equals building your business. So, so here we are, and we are saying, make sure you ask questions. Yeah, ask people questions so that you can be able to gain information. This is very important. The power question that you ask people. You ask people questions so that you can be able to gain information. This information will guide you on the need of this person. Okay, so that is very, very important. Then determine their needs. Using the information you gain, determine their needs And this is a way of having a conversation. So maybe the question could be someone you would ask them how, you know, they would tell you that you ask them where they are working, they tell you they are working outside the country. You live with your family? No. They live in Kenya. Do you miss them? Yes. Now you see, this is a person who needs time freedom. So that is a need already. So that is where now you start the conversation. So very, very important to have the power question. And we normally say the power question can be informed. Family, occupation, recreation, and motivation. What motivates them? So then you call, start actioning the same, show them the solution. And so the power question always starts like this. If I could show you how, would you be interested in hearing? You know, if I could show you how you can get more time for your family, would you be interested in hearing about this opportunity? If the answer is yes, you ask for 15 minutes of their time. If the answer is no, they are not interested, show them the product, the power of the product. If I could show you this product, offer the product with the power question, could you, if I could show you a product that will give you more energy, would you be interested in hearing? Yeah. If I could show you a product that will really change your life, a product that will help you look younger for longer, would you be interested, you know? And if they say no completely, you give them, let them give you a referral. People know other people who need it. They may not need it at the time. So there is a script that we normally use when we are prospecting. And this script is very important. It's so important that every time we teach, we have to show you, because until you understand this script, you might be struggling in answering or even what to tell people. Because sometimes, yes, you have this contact, but you don't know what to tell them. So I am a part of a dynamic organization. That's our script called Superstars Team, whose focus is to help people to change their lifestyle. We help people build a business where they can earn money and have an opportunity to travel, and by using high quality products, feel better. Would you be interested in hearing more about the Superstars team? Because I would like to take about 15 minutes of your time to share more. By the way, you need to screenshot that so that you can be able to be going through it over and over until it gets into you. You are able to really share with people without even hesitation or missing a word. So that is the prospecting script and inviting, because at the same time you have prospected and you have also invited. So if you want to really master this, make sure you watch your sponsor, because there are cases where you will be dealing with a one-on-one presentation. But before you do a one-on-one presentation, listen to your sponsor when they are also doing it. Very important. Don't do it before you listen to someone else. The good thing nowadays, we listen even to videos on YouTube, and you can be able to know how to do a one-on-one. Then familiarize yourself with the presentation flip chart. In one of our kits, in our literature materials, we have a booklet called Presentation Flip Chart. This is something you need to familiarize yourself with. Then you also practice it several times. Don't do it once. Practice, practice, practice. It will be perfect. Then develop your ID. That is your story, and practice your story. How many of us have been able to tell their story? It's very important. Then call your guests the day before. Give them directions, encourage them to bring their spouses and friends, and make other arrangements for their children. Let them not bring children to a training, because what happens is it will create a lot of distraction. They will not be attentive, and so they won't get the concept you are trying to, or the dream that you are trying to sell to them. So call your guests and give them direction, so that when the meeting is going on, they are not asking for direction. And any cancellations, if someone was to come for a one-on-one meeting or even a group meeting and they cancel, make sure you, even as they cancel, you are asking them, when are you available next? That should be the other question, and they need to answer that. Then if the presentation is at your prospect's home, ask for directions so that you can get there on time. Okay? So during a one-on-one, remember the first impression may be the last. So you need to really create a good first impression. First, even on how you look. So using the products will help you look better. And so what will happen is, as you do that, people will be seeing, oh yes, what they are selling, they are looking. Because you have to look what you are selling them. So first you start with the introduction, give your guest your ID, tell them a little bit about yourself, what you do, how you got involved with Neolife, why you decided to start your own business. So that is when you are doing a one-on-one. Even if it's a friend, tell them more about yourself, because it's very important for them to know you. Because people do business with people they know, so they need to know you. Share the product, discuss the ranges, a little about the scientific advisory board, because our scientific advisory board is the one that is responsible for the research and the development of the product. And if possible, you do a home care presentation or demo. So you can demonstrate on LDC or Super 10 or Solved, any product, even G1 Laundry. Then share your personal or product testimonial, what the products have done for you. Very important. That's why the number one thing in our business is using the products. By using the products, you're able to get a story to tell other people. So it's very, very important. Then share the opportunity, which I'm now going to show you in the next slide. But after that, you also share the success story. If you don't have a success story yet, and a success story can be a bonus you earned last month, you know, a bonus that was earned by your upline, or you just show the lifestyle magazine, because with the lifestyle magazine, we will even show the lifestyle where people have traveled, where they are yet to travel, and those kind of things. If you don't have a story, you can share your sponsor story. If they don't have, it's your app, whatever. Anybody above you, you can tell their story. Okay. So for the product presentation, this is what we do. You show the healthy wellness triangle and the unhealthy wellness triangle, and how ProVitality comes in to sort this. So that is very, very key. So you show them, first they get so scared because now the unhealthy wellness triangle can easily get us to lifestyle diseases. But we have a solution. We have a solution in ProVitality, which has got 3NN. It has omega-3, it has carotenoid, and it has multi. So the 4 of them in that box is for a whole month. And when you register, you are given that for free. Then for the growth, because there are people who just want to make money. So if they really want to make money, you show them this. Just join and have 250 points, you become a manager. And you can even guide them on the products to buy for the 250 points. And you earn up to 1,000. If also you bring 4 people who will also do 250 points and you do the following month, you'll become a qualified senior manager and you earn up to 10,000. If your people, the 4 people you brought are also going to bring 4 people and they also do 250, then they become qualified senior managers and you become a director. As simple as that. Show people the process up to director, and that is very, very important. So then you ask them for a decision after you show them how they can maybe get help or get money. Ask for a decision. If your guest answers you with a question or an objection, answer it and also ask them back for the same decision, because it's very important. If they want to think over it, try to find out what they are doing that, because obviously it's an objection. So if they still want more time, encourage them to try the products and experience the benefits for themselves. So that is very, very important when you're asking for a decision. So if they completely say no, you accept it graciously and thank them for their time. Ask if they would like to try the products and tell them you'd be happy to talk to them if they change their mind. And of course, for sure, go for them in the next 6 months, because things change every 6 months. Then you ask for a referral. This is very important. Always ask people whether they know someone who may need the opportunity or who may need the product. They will always know these people. So it will be a very good guide for you. And if they say yes, make sure they complete the membership application form. And then also, those are the things you need to carry when you are talking to a prospect. Have the membership application form, a product order form, because they can also ask, they will order their first product, and then help them to make their orders with Neolife, maybe through the bank or M-Pesa, and ask them to start thinking about their goals. and list of names. It's very good. The first day, let them know that they need to make a list of names. So follow up within 48 hours, assist your new distributor to start inviting people they know to your next presentation. So if the presentation is on a Saturday, ask them to join the Monday presentation on Zoom. Then you will help them to develop a list of names and also to sponsor at least 3 people and make their first profit. So this is how you get your ID to have your story. Your personal testimony is the story of success you have experienced since you joined New Life. It can be a product or business, and in any story, whether it is product or business, it should be under 2 minutes. Where you talk about your background, say, my name is Pearose, I'm married, and I live in Nairobi. I am a teacher by profession. That's my background. Be vulnerable. What did you not like about your health, your job, or finances? How do you feel? It can be one of them, not everything. So like for me, I was employed by the Teacher Service Commission, but the money was never enough. So this lack of money led me to stress, which gave me weight gain. And it really was taking a toll on my health. And I didn't like that. I also didn't like the fact that I was never there for my family. I also didn't like the fact that there was no money. So I felt bad. That is where I'm very vulnerable. I've told people what I didn't like about before I joined New Life, then the solution. Oh, in 2010, someone shared with me the concept of New Life, and I'm so excited. I got a solution to my health and my pocket, you know. Then I say the future is very bright. Talk about the future, especially if you are so new, you don't have a big story yet. Say, I can see because so and so, or my upline has done this, I can see I'm also going to make it. Yeah. So what are you excited about the future? Where do you see yourself? So you tell people, actually, I see myself as a 5-diamond director, as a president team member. And if you talk about it enthusiastically, excited, you're so full of energy, people will join you. But if you go like you so slow, you're not sure of what you're telling them, they won't actually, you can't fake it. You have to be real. So get excited, tell your story. You can be 1 day old, tell your story. Get excited, tell them, I have seen, I went to the meeting, I saw some people who are doing so well, and I said, they can do it, I can do it very better. And I'm very sure my future is very bright. So that is the outline of your story, and it's very important that you continually give your story. And also when we get to any meeting, because you'll invite people, to the meeting, make sure that as a person in the meeting, participate. Introduce your guests to the speakers and the leaders. Also be on time. People come late to meetings, and that is not a very good show. That's not a good first impression. It doesn't have a second chance. And then you dress for business. Dress nicely, dress business, not expensively, but for business. Always sit in front to the back, okay? Sit in front to the back. And also no talking or walking during the meeting. Turn off your cell phone. It's very actually courteous or professional not to be using your phone when the meeting is going on. And no food or drinks during the meeting. If you find yourself eating, even if it's a banana, that is not business professional. Always be a professional. So the professionals will participate in the meeting. They will introduce their guests to the speakers and the leaders. They will always arrive on time. They'll dress for business. They'll always sit on the front, you know. They are not talking or walking during the meeting. They are not using their cell phones, and they are not eating or drinking during the meeting. So the key procedures or practicals that you need to undertake with a new person is filling in the application forms, filling in the order forms, and doing their orders online. So it's also important that you introduce the subject of the back office, because when you register someone in your team, there is going to be a back office. So you help them go through the back office. They understand how they can make orders on the back office. They understand how they can get to the resources in the back office. And so this is a very important concept when we are talking about this business. So then we also encourage people, as new as they are, let them understand the importance of attending meetings. Okay, trainings, let them be coming for trainings. Let them come for opportunity meetings like the ones we normally have on Saturday and the physical meetings we have all over the country. And the team functions. And one of the team functions I want to emphasize at this point is our Superstars Team Annual Convention. I believe everyone on this call has registered. If you have not registered, please register for the Superstars Team Annual Convention. It will be on the 14th of May, 2022. We are only less than a month away, and Superstars is going to be so exciting. Please don't miss, you will regret. Don't allow any excuse anywhere to really block you from attending that meeting. So block it in your diary and make sure you are there, because it is going to lift you. And we have guest speakers like even the CEO of Neolife. Then insist on personal development and overcoming rejection, because many people, when they start the business, when they start going out to tell other people, they start getting rejection. Prepare people. So if you are here on this call and you are new, obviously you might have undergone some rejection. That's not a problem. It's a normal thing in our business, because you are also still new. You don't know how to explain so much, but I want to let you know it's very important that you make use of your upline. I remember when we joined the business, and so many people, we had so many naysayers, people who were saying it is not going to happen. We were always talking to our upline, telling them, oh, so and so has said this. This friend of mine has discouraged me, and they would really encourage me. And one thing I knew about people who are rejecting me, they didn't have anything else to offer me. So I knew if I focus on this business, I'm going to succeed, as I had been told. So overcome rejection, reject rejection. Be there. Yes, let them reject you. In fact, if people reject you, let it be so. Keep quiet about it, but revisit 6 months down the line. Because in 6 months, you will have worked, you will have done your business, you will have succeeded, and they will just follow you. So overcome rejection. Friends, it is actually in every aspect of life we are rejected. It's not only in this business. Everything, there are things you do as a person that it does not augur well with other people. They'll talk bad, they will backbite you. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop doing things because someone has said it doesn't work. So overcome rejection. I am very sure on this call tonight, we have people who've been insulted because of doing the business. There are people on this call, and I'm very sure, whom we have shared, and they have told me that even their closest friends, their closest people, their spouses, they are being rejected by the same people. So please reject rejection. You will have a lot to give as a story in the near future. If you do that, you will overcome. The good thing, it shall pass. And of course, take action on what you have taken home, because it's very important. Always take action. And I'm very sure that this business will not be, will actually teach you so much, because as you grow, you get rejected, you overcome the challenges. That is actually what we call success. So that is the presentation that we had today for you. And I believe you've learned. You are going to grow. You can still rewind, because our video is, you can rewind because it is recorded. And I'm very sure you've learned something. I can see Brian has been making notes ever since I started teaching, and congratulations, Brian. I hope all of us have followed suit so that we can grow our businesses, so that we can make sure that we are not missing anything in our business. So as we grow, we are also growing our businesses. God bless you so much. I want to turn it over to Josephat and see you at the top. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Pearose, for that. I want to add only one thing before we get to the second session, that is recognition. Now, when we talk of rejection, there is a simple formula that you can use. Always remember, people don't reject you. People reject the opportunity to change their lives. Actually, they are rejecting their success. Never take it personal. Now, what makes you feel bad is when you take it personal. You feel like, why are they talking bad to me? Always remember you made the best decision, just like some of us made the best decision. Remember, even when you are day one old in the business, it's a matter of time and you'll be a president team member. And therefore, you don't have time to waste with those people who feel that what you are doing is irrelevant. By the way, always ask yourself, do you really want to cross over from the left-hand side where we have 95% poor, and you go to the right-hand side where we have 5% rich? Then please be excited when you are handling those rejections. And when people reject you, be excited, because that is exactly the process that moves you from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. By the way, if you are not doing anything, no one will ever reject you. If you don't want to be rejected, if you don't want people to reject what you are doing and talk bad about you, then do nothing, become nothing. Did you notice that before you started changing your life through this business, they were silent, they were quiet? So all of a sudden, they start seeing like you are proud, like you're arrogant, like you are doing something that is not important. Yes, it has been like that. It is like that. It will be like that throughout. So it is up to you. And that is where now personal development comes in, where you are to grow the small talks from small people. Sorry to call them such, but as Eric Worre says, you must always be ready to go through the criticisms from small-minded people, because they always do that. Big people will try to get the best out of you. And I want to challenge you, dear friends, dear superstars, you are on the right path to the top. Just make sure you develop a thick skin and you don't have time to waste arguing with people who don't know what you know and they are not going where you are going. Only listen to people who are where you want to be. So in a summary form, to be able to overcome rejection, don't take it personal. Always remember, no one can reject you. They only reject the opportunity that was to change their lives. And then always remember, they will not reject forever. There is that moment of truth that will come, and they will ask you, so and so, what did you say is required for me to join that business? The people who trying to reject us and those who said no in 2010 when we started the business, today they are coming in full swing, asking us how much it is to join. For your information, that time it was 3,600. Now it is 9,280. So they didn't join when it was easier financially. They're joining when now they are coughing more. So worry not. Continue loving them. It's only that they don't know, and they don't know that they don't know. Otherwise, guys, that is a great session right there. I hope it is going to transform your business and take you to a whole new level. And we'll be celebrating you all the way. When we will be in that plane, in that flight, flying for a lifestyle event in some other continent, not in Africa, then shall you remember that we told you things would change. So God bless you so much. And let's now get to the next session of recognition.